Jonas Vingegaard demolished Tadej Pogacar, demolished his 2023 Tour de France rivals on site here in Combloux, and the Danish cyclist is king of the Tour de France. Yes, he began today with a 10-second margin ahead of Tadej Pogacar, setting first overall in the general classification, with Pogacar second by 10 seconds. He ended the day with 1 minute 48 over second place Tadej Pogacar, which means he gained 1 minute and 38 seconds in today's 22.4 kilometer time trial. It was blazing fast. He averaged 41.2 kilometers an hour, finished the course in 32 minutes and around 30 seconds. Super fast by the Jumbo-Visma rider. Today's course, 22.4 kilometers with a little hill at the beginning, and then this climb up here to Combloux at the finish. The first part of the climb, that was categorized the hard bit. Then the last bit, 3 kilometers, still continuing uphill. And the question for many, were these top riders gonna switch bikes? Well, Jumbo-Visma went with the strategy of not switching bikes, and UAE Team Emirates with Tadej Pogacar decided to switch bikes. We spoke with Mikkel Berg early on in the day. He switched bikes and he said, yes, all the riders should switch bikes if they're trying to win this TT. Well, Wout van Aert, we are keeping an eye on him. He's been trying to win a stage in this 2023 edition, and he's not yet been successful. But he went out on a smoking fast time trial time. In the Belgian National Championship jersey, he was going very quickly. He was one of those who didn't switch bikes and just kept going on his TT bike all the way up here to the finish line, and his time was good enough to knock out Remy Cavagna from the hot seat. The Frenchman had been sitting there for some time, even withstood a good time by Mads Pedersen. Wout van Aert came through, collapsed on the finish line. I got a close look at him right there behind me. He was looking pale, he was looking super tired, as he should have been, but he was unsuccessful in his bid. It was good enough to get the hot seat, but just for a minute, because everybody had their eyes glued to the TV in this two-way battle between Pogacar and Jonas Vingegaard. Tadej Pogacar, second overall, rolled off the start ramp second last. Then it was Vingegaard, all decked out in yellow, taking off, the last rider of the day. And you could tell right away Vingegaard was throwing caution to the wind, taking every corner at high speed. Pogacar, for his part, was looking fast too. He was going in, bettering the times of Van Aert. But when we got our first time checks, things were quickly swinging in favor of the Danish cyclist, defending champion of the 2022 Tour de France. Jonas 30 seconds up, Jonas 40 seconds up, 1 minute up, and then here at the finish line, Tadej finished, pouring water over his head. His girlfriend was there in a dress greeting him at the finish line, but you could see Tadej looked demoralized. He'd given a strong ride. Let's not forget, second best on the day and a super fast time. It was around 1 minute and 13 better than Wout van Aert. It was a super fast time on its own if Jonas wasn't in the race, but Jonas is here in the race, and Jonas came to the line 1 minute 38 better than Tadej. And right away, it was celebration. I spoke with Sepp Kuss at the team bus over there, and he said the team is super thrilled. They know that tomorrow, going into the next mountain stage over the Côte de la Loze, down to the Courchevel airport there, that Tadej's gonna come out swinging. Afterwards, Tadej said that hopefully this is like the Marie Blanc stage, where the next day up to Côte d'Arey, he bounced back. And as for Jonas Vingegaard, well, he said for him, this was the best sporting day of his career. Last year, he won the Tour de France. Well, a lot of that was down to when they ganged up on Tadej Pogacar in stage 11 over Galibier with the help of Primož Roglič. This year, though, he did it all himself in this TT, and it made all the difference. But he too expressed some doubt, knowing tomorrow he's going to face a fierce battle from the UAE Team Emirates camp. It's been one of the tightest Tour de France battles so far, all the way up through stage 15, then the rest day, and then today on the shortest stage of the 2023 edition, a time trial. Jonas Vingegaard blows the doors completely wide open. Can Tadej bounce back from this 1 minute 48 deficit? Well, time will tell, and certainly tomorrow will give us a better indicator. But for now, for day up here, Combloux, well, it's Jonas Vingegaard, king of the Tour de France.